We did it! The world's first Dragon Viking Utopia.
Your Utopia, maybe. Mine's less crowded and more... Oh! Sanitary.
Hey, bud, wait up! Oh my God, he's not the only one.
She's a light fury.
Oh, sorry.
How to Train Your Dragon, which came upon us, won Oscar nominations for feature animation for both its first installment and its second installment, which came about 5 years ago. The good news now is DreamWorks has not given up on this, even though they've moved to a new studio, Universal. They've reinvigorated this franchise and delivered a very satisfying conclusion to this trilogy of wonderful animated work of art, really. That's what this is. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World.
I've hunted every Night Fury except yours. Hand him over.
I will never give him up.
Then I will destroy everything you love.
All the familiar characters from the first two films are back in different positions now. Baruchel is voicing the character of Hiccup. He was the Viking boy, now the chief and co-ruler of Berk, the place where dragons and humans and Vikings all seem to coexist. It's a wonderful kind of utopia. America Ferrera is back voicing Astrid, strong and warm as usual here. But however, there's a lot of chaos happening in Berk because Grimmel the Grizzly, who is voiced by Oscar winner F. Murray Abraham, has come in. He's the evil force here, determined to take over Berk and ruin everybody's lives. You know, every movie has to have one of these. That's okay, and even though that's a typical plot development here, Dean Dubois, who is the writer and director returning here, is too smart and too clever a creator to let this go as a typical kind of sequel. No, he has added emotion, romance, action. This movie has it all, and it has it all for the whole family. At any rate, Hiccup and Astrid, and of course Hiccup's faithful companion Toothless, the dragon, they go to a previously unknown place. It's called the Hidden World, and it was stories of myth and mythology that had ever even existed. Well, that's where they go, where dragons can roam free and exist and stay away from the forces of evil trying to kill them and make them extinct. Well, of course, there's lots of action here, lots of threats, lots of people trying to make this new utopia not quite work. And so there's that level. But the romance here is terrific between Toothless and another dragon known in the species of Night Fury, this white dragon who he's taken a shining to. And those scenes are just terrific. The scenes of courtship between Toothless and this white dragon. I love that, and it's got a sweetness that even the first two films didn't have, and you're going to love it too. A lot of the great characters are back. This has got a great voice cast and always has. Cate Blanchett is back as Valka. That is the mother that Hiccup never knew he had. And of course his father, who died in the previous installments, Stoika, is voiced by Gerard Butler. He's back too in flashback scenes here. We have Gobber, voiced by Craig Ferguson, and Eret, voiced by Kit Harington. Also wonderful character actors here. Jonah Hill is back as Snoutlout, Christopher Mintz-Plasse as Fishlegs, and there's a Kristen Wiig, who I just think is terrific and steals the scene she's in as Rough Nut, the Viking girl, especially when she gets jailed here and pulls a number where she doesn't stop talking in order to get out. Really hilarious stuff, and she's a terrific voice actress.
If Grimmel succeeds, there won't be any dragons left. And it's up to us to put an end to it.
So, what are you gonna do about it?
Suit up, gang.
It's a lot of fun to see. Visually, it's stunning. Roger Deakins, the great Oscar-winning cinematographer, was again a consultant on the visual look of this film, as he has been in the past. This is a movie that you will want to take your family to, and I know you will. It's already started opening around the world and now finally hits America. It is well worth waiting for. And basically, not to give anything away, but stay for the absolute ending too, because even though this is a trilogy they say is the final installment, maybe it won't be. You can see places this story could continue. That would be a great thing. I loved How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, I think you will too. I say, go.